Heading up this mountain in the starlight, I can't wait to see that sweetheart of mine. There used to be a train that ran through this town, a coal and shot a steel rail. Yeah, the road that ran through the hills and valleys they call Switzerland Trail. Riding on that gold hill line, my thoughts take me back to the time when they were riding on that gold hill line. City lights beyond the still night air, and the wind who whispers through those pines was the only sound I could hear. Well, I'm rolling by those falling mines, a road where the trains just go. Well, flying by those highway signs, that good old place that I know. Riding on that gold hill line, my thoughts take me back to the time. Riding on that gold hill line, yeah, I'm heading up this mountain in the starlight. Can't wait to see that sweetheart of mine. Riding on that gold hill line, my thoughts take me back to the time when they were riding on that gold hill line.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Everyone, this is KRFC 88.9, and you just got a little shot of Leftover Salmon.
We got our new Grammy Award. It's kind of like a Grammy, but more I in it, you know.
And what was that song there?
That there was the Gold Hill Line, written about the old Switzerland Trail that runs between Boulder and Gold Hill, Colorado. We figured since this is the closest to Gold Hill that we're going to play on this little winter salmon run, that we'd play that tune. And because Gold Hill still exists, thanks to the firefighters and all the good folks who made it happen, Gold Hill is still with us. 12 miles out there, twitching in the kitchen and dad's in the living room, buzzing in a big dad. I'm out here just kicking a cover. Euphoria, euphoria, when my mind feeling rocking, it's so more starts being as quiet, flow around on the bell on the cloud. Get you a ticket, come out tonight, sing euphoria, euphoria, when your mind starts
Thank you, gentlemen. That was fabulous.
It's real fun. We're doing these things as a reunion show and having a ball with them. That's what I said. Bill McKay on keyboards and singing brings an incredible, powerful source to the tunes, and Jose Martinez on drums from Seattle.
Right on.
Coming in for the run, and Greg Garrison, a doctoral candidate at CU.
Oh, wow.
Bass. These guys have been with the band for quite a while, and a lot of fun to pick with the old buddies.
That goes without saying here
Yeah.
at Fort Collins.
And this time of year, there's hardly any leaves on the trees, and have a nice sunny blue sky day like this. It's a real good day to get out there and take care of some of them extra squirrels in your neighborhood. And here's a song about that.
Ragtime Annie, ragtime Annie. Dixie beer and crawdads, Dixie beer and crawdads. None come for
That wouldn't work now, would it? Squirrel heads and gravy.
squirrel heads and gravy, squirrel heads and gravy.
Yeah, Leftover Salmon doing their little run here again.
Yes,
And,
indeed. That's right, folks. You don't have to just eat the fish out of the water. You can eat the squirrels out of the sky. That's what we're here to tell you tonight.
Sky squirrels.
Come on down and see the sky squirrels fly all throughout the Aggie Theater tonight. And we're going to have a whole lot more to this setup than the acoustic thing we're doing here as a trio. We have, of course, drums and bass and keyboards and gizmotrons of all sorts. It's going to look pretty much like halftime of the Super Bowl in there tonight.
with better music.
Yeah, yeah. I just wish Fergie would have done my humps.
Well,
And just scratched the whole thing. Anyways,
well, with such a diverse sound that you guys have, and all the time, since you started, what are kind of the differences between when you started? Obviously, maybe money is a little different, but between when you started and nowadays.
Well, we first started, our first couple gigs were in Crested Butte and Telluride, and they're at least 4,000 feet higher than we are now. So I guess if you'd say go from the first gig to this gig, we're not as high.
Well, this is a good point. Yeah. So how about from 20 years ago? What are the differences?
The towns seem a little different. Yeah. The ski bum experience isn't the same as it was 20 years ago, I don't think. And if, for instance, in Andy Thorn's case, this fine banjo player has 137 days. Excuse me, has 137 days in skiing already this year.
Holy cow!
Yeah. Well, 37 maybe. Maybe that 100 part.
We're working on it.
Very good.
37 days. That's pretty good for a banjo player to be able to get up that much.
Well, a mountain banjo player.
Yeah.
Well, especially since he moved here from North Carolina and became an extreme ski bum immediately.
Well, we all have our addictions, but that sounds like a pretty fun one.
It's a good one.
Absolutely.
So do you live out west, Andy?
Yeah, I moved to Boulder a few years ago, and my life's been awesome ever since. I love it out here. Ski and play banjo. It's the best life you can have.
You're going to make a lot of people jealous here, especially some of the college students. I don't know if that's technically a title, ski/banjo player.
Well, they can come out tonight and see it done live and in person. And, they can model their lifestyle after the Andy Thorn lifestyle kit that's available
Absolutely.
in the lobby at halftime.
I've got a book coming out.
Yeah. How to be a slacker banjo player.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nice.
But I'm not sure if I'll ever actually get it out.
Right,
Probably.
right. Yeah.
Well, of course, Fort Collins has got to be your favorite place to play. So is there any special Fort Collins song you might want to play to light the fire before tonight's performance?
Do that song about home. That Muddy Water home. Yeah.
Oh, I actually know this one. I feel smart. All right, Leftover Salmon.
Bringing my baby back. Well, I'm on my way to that muddy water home. Things ain't been the same since she got on that train. She done jumped that rail, left me all alone. When he hear that whistle now, I'll hit it down the road. Gonna bring my darling back where she belongs. Can't sleep through the night without that woman to hold me tight. Come morning, looking all be gone. Walking on down the line, leaving his blues behind. She's the only one who would ever let me know. I'm thinking back on the day she went away. Now wondering why she ever had to go. When he hear that whistle now, I'll hit it down the road. Gonna bring my darling back where she belongs.
Yeah, Leftover Salmon right here on KRFC Fort Collins. You don't hear the crowd roaring, but they're out there in the studio roaring. So thank you very much for the great tunes, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I'm not used to hearing such harmonies in this room here.
We
So
always loved coming to this station, man. It's been so great, and it's been such a bonus to the community for the short time it's been together now.
yes,
You
both
know?
you and Drew have also performed at lots of the various functions here. So
Live at lunch, barely live at breakfast, you know, all those kind of things. Always fun up here.
So with all your other solo projects, obviously you have a pretty large catalog to choose from when you're on stage. Is that something that kind of helps fuel Leftover Salmon shows, or is it?
Absolutely. We have a pile of songs that we've accumulated over the last 20 plus years now. So yeah, it's fun. You know, we keep thinking of songs that we haven't done in a long time and pulling stuff out of the ether. So that's kind of what we like to do. Well, this is the first time since we got back together a few years back that we've actually done a string of shows, more than 2 or 3 shows in a row. So it's kind of a experiment, I guess, to see how it goes. But we're already having a pretty good time, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. But like I said, we've just been doing like one-offs mostly, so it's the first time we've gotten on a bus together since like what was 04? Is that what you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
I wanted to say thank you to Vince, Drew, Andy. Thank you so much for stopping in. I think I'm going to play one from one of the alter egos here. One from Great American Taxi here on right here. This is New Millennium Blues right here on KRFC Fort Collins.